Hello Sagittarius, what's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Let's have a look at what is going on in your love life. This is going to be from the 16th to the 22nd of June 2025. Roles can be reversed anytime, so feel free to switch those energies, vice versa. This is for Sagittarius. It is a general reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Let's see. Okay, Sagittarius, what do we have for you? Let's see. This could be your energy, your person's energy. Okay, so choose and pick the side you resonate most with. One last shuffle. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Sagittarius. So, let's talk about you first, Sagittarius. Now, what I'm getting out here is that Sagittarius, I feel most of you are choosing to move on, or most of you are choosing to move forward from a situation. Okay, it feels like you earlier, I feel there was a time where your head and heart were not in alignment. Your will and your desire were not in alignment. Your logic and your emotions were not on the same page. Now you've reached a point, Sagittarius, this week where everything's going to be balanced. You're not overly logical, you're not overly emotional, you're trying to kind of be aligned. And it's like you realize the fact that till you don't move on from a situation in your life, you are not going to be able to evolve. Your soul is not going to be able to evolve. You're not going to be able to move forward. Like right now is the point where, Sagittarius, you feel it is best to learn the lessons from the past and keep moving forward. Now, right now, in the current energies, I feel, Sagittarius, you're coming off as very, very logical. You know, earlier there was a point where you were emotionally very biased, or, you were trying to favor a relationship, or you were like, no, you know what, I know it's going to work out. Let me wait, let me wait, let me wait. In the current energies, I do feel that you are coming off as extremely, extremely fact driven. Okay, so a lot of you are making fact driven decisions. A lot of you are operating from your head and not from your heart. You may even be open to having some kind of open and honest communication with the opposite person and letting them know that you're done. Okay. Others of you, it's like that inner truth. You know what the truth is. You're keeping the truth to yourself, but you already know what is right and what is wrong. You have a plan, you have a strategy, and you're choosing to silently cut someone off. Okay. However, your conscious mind is still stuck on someone, and I feel you're stuck on this person out here. A lot of you, Sagittarius, you feel that you're on the right path, which you are, to be honest, which you are, but your mind, somewhere, somehow, overall you're ready to move on, but somewhere, somehow, a part of your mind space is still stuck on someone and still having a hard time moving on. Like you feel you can't, like I've known this person for so long, like I have this is like a known pattern, this is a known person, this is someone that I've spent so much time with, I know years. Okay, and it's like this is someone who you is your comfort zone. Okay, but the truth is that you have outgrown this person, and there is no choice but to move on from them. Okay, this person and you probably just aren't on the same page. Now, what I feel is that what you're doing subconsciously is that you are no longer waiting for any kind of external validation. It's like you feel you're moving in the right direction. So some of you are walking away from a past relationship, a past person, or someone who you felt was your soulmate. But now it's become like a trauma bond. I feel for a lot of you, you've been dealing with someone who talks to you and ghosts you, talks to you and ghosts you, talks to you and ghosts you. So every single time this person comes back, it's like a trauma bond, like you feel like, oh my God, they're back, they're back. So you started getting attached to that pattern. Now what you're doing is, what you don't see coming is that what you're doing next is that choosing to move forward. You made a wrong choice. A lot of you feel that you made a wrong choice. You've had like a fall from pride, but it's more like, okay, no problem. No more trying to fix the situation only because you want to convince your ego. There was a lack of self-confidence. A lot of you were still looking for some kind of validation from others or validation from this person. Like, tell me that I need to move on, or tell me that you don't want me anymore. There was some kind of external validation needed. Now there is this sense of confidence this week where you feel like, I don't need to wait for anyone. I'm moving forward in the right direction. Now, before we move forward, if you need a personal reading, you can email me on tarotwithnimo@gmail.com. Now, talking about the person that you're attached to, I feel, or whose energies are attached to you, I feel you're dealing with someone out here who actually is closing out a very big chapter in their life. And I don't think this has anything to do with you. I feel you're dealing with someone who has that last few bits left before they can close out a big chapter in their life. So I do feel you're dealing with someone who has been stuck in another toxic phase or a toxic cycle or a toxic chapter with someone in some situation, which is why they keep bouncing back and forth. And you're getting fed up, right? Which is why you're choosing to move on. I feel this person out here is kind of, their biggest lesson out here is to accept that they need to cut their losses, accept a situation is not working out, stop trying to flog a dead horse and move on. And this is something that this person needs to understand. I do feel for a lot of you, this person is still rejecting an opportunity to be with you only and only because A, they are stuck on something that didn't work out in their life. B, somewhere somehow this person feels that you are a little different and you're not like that customized package that they were looking for. So the universe is offering them you. The universe is telling them you can move forward with this. This is better for you. It may not be exactly what you asked for, but this is better for you. So there could be some kind of significant difference between you and them in some way, shape or form. I don't know what. But this person is still at a point where they are feeling, they're still holding on to the rejection that they had in their life from someone else, or could be you. On their mind, I do feel this person out here is, kind of still wishy-washy. I do feel this person out here still wants an approval from their past. You see what you're doing? You no longer need approval from this person. You're confident and you're moving on. This person out here still needs some kind of written closure from their past, like tell me you are done so I can move on, so I can move forward towards my love life. They're still conflicted. They are still, kind of confused. Their heart and mind are still not in alignment. Okay. Every day they're changing decisions. One day they want to be with you, next day they don't. One day they want to go back to their ex, next day they don't. Or whatever situation that they are in. Okay. It's just kind of too much. It's very chaotic. They're still full of drama. Subconsciously, what they're doing next is that this person out here does have a lot of love to give. Let me tell you that. This person does have a lot of love to give. However, the problems, the traumas, the past, the breakup, the heartache, maybe cheating, betrayal, whatever has happened to them, it still is stopping them. Okay, it's still stopping this person from opening their heart completely, no more having trust issues, no more having insecurity issues, and wanting to move forward towards you, offering you their love. They do have a lot of love to give. I feel compared from you and them, this person actually has more love to give. They're more into unconditional love, which is why they've been betrayed. You see, because they gave someone unconditional love and someone could have backstabbed them, cheated, lied, or whatever. They were hurt in a big way. So now the love is there for sure, but they're not ready to give it yet. Okay. In the near future, a lot of you Sagittarius are either moving towards a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay. This could be you're moving towards someone who is ready to give you that solid, stable commitment, or then you're going to wait for the right person, or you're going to wait for someone who is going to be able to be with you on the same page and is looking for a commitment. Okay, but you're moving towards stability, be it with someone specific or be it on your own. You want long-term commitment, you want marriage, you want stability, you want security, and you're not settling for less. So I see you as moving forward. The person that you're dealing with is still napping, is still waiting, is still taking a rest, is still taking a break. I don't feel this break is from you. I think this break is from their relationship or their past connection that hasn't worked out in their life, and they're wanting to kind of heal. They are not wanting to jump into a connection till they haven't healed, which is great, because otherwise it would be a rebound. So even if you feel this person's taking forever, let them take forever. They'd rather come towards you correctly rather than come towards you with some kind of past in bits and pieces in their heart, right? So I don't feel this person makes a move towards you this week. Even if they make a move towards you, be very careful, they haven't healed yet. Okay, so good luck.